What's going on, guys? Rickstar here, equipping you with the tools to becoming the best you can be. Today, we are looking at IIFYM. IIFYM, if it fits your macros, also known as flexible dieting. By the end of this video, you will be able to work out and track your very own calorie intake for fat loss or muscle gain. Let's get into it. The reason why I love if it fits your macros or flexible dieting is because it's flexible. They say the best diet is the diet you can stick to. This is not the only way that you can lose weight or gain weight, but this way worked for me. The reason why it worked for me, it gave me the freedom to be able to go out with friends and still have a life while dieting. And most of all, it was sustainable for the long term. This was the key factor for me, hence why I love flexible dieting. Stop!
Have a time.
Before we do anything else in this video, go down, hit that subscribe button, and give it a like. Back to your regular program. When it comes to flexible dieting, there are two main components. Calories, which determine whether your weight goes up or down, and your macros, protein, carbohydrate, and fat. This will determine what your body looks like, whether you lose fat, you lose muscle, whether you put on fat, or you put on muscle. Today is going to be part one, calories.
The Oxford Dictionary defines calories as the energy value of...
Anyway, in basic terms, calories are the amount of work or energy you need to use to burn through the energy that you get from food. Calories are an important part of flexible dieting. Let me explain. This is Fred. Fred wants to lose weight. Fred's unhappy. So Fred comes to me and asks me to help him lose weight. The first thing we need to do for Fred is to work out his TDEE. What? TDEE stands for Total Daily Energy Expenditure, which pretty much means the amount of calories you need to consume in a day just to survive or do everyday tasks like eat lunch, catch the bus, do your homework, go to your job, sit down and watch Netflix. Believe it or not, while you do all those things, even sitting down watching Netflix, you will still burn calories. Maybe just not a lot. Back to Fred. Your TDEE will depend on a number of different things. It will depend on your age, your sex, what you do during the day, even your job. For example, the TDEE of Fred would be different, say for example, if he worked in an office, or he was a scientist, or a teacher, a firefighter, or a mechanic, or even a king. Depending on what Fred does during the day will affect his TDEE. If he's more active, he'll need more calories. If he's less active, he'll need less calories. So let's look back at Fred. Let's say he's 28 years old. Obviously, he's a male. Fred's 78 kgs. His height, he's about 160 centimeters. And he's a teacher. He works out, say, maybe 3 times a week for an hour. So he's got a pretty light active lifestyle. You pop that all into a calculator. You can do this on MyFitnessPal, or you can do it on a third-party calculator. I'll link an easy one to use in the description box. We put in all that information. It does its magic. It comes out, and we find out Fred's TDEE is around 2,000 calories. Based on what Fred's life is at the moment, if he eats 2,000 calories per day, his weight won't go up, or it won't go down. It should theoretically stay the same. Fred's weighs 78 kgs, so he wants to lose weight and he wants to lose fat. What we do is we take his TDEE, 2,000 calories, and we minus 500 calories, which gives him 1,500 calories to consume per day. Now you have a negative 500 calories. This is called a calorie deficit. And what Fred's doing, by eating 1,500 calories, he's leaving his body minus 500 calories. So his body needs to get 500 calories from somewhere else just to keep doing what he normally does. And ideally, Fred's body will draw this extra 500 calories worth of energy from fat. Well, Ricky, I want to lose weight faster, so can't I just drop my calories by 1,000? You could, but the reason why you don't want to drop your calories too much or too fast by dropping your calories by 1,000 to begin with. Number one, you're more likely to burn muscle, not just fat. Number two, it's super hard to maintain in the long term. Number three, what do you do 2-3 months down the line when you've cut your calories down so low that you're eating like 700 calories per day and you're not losing weight? So for example, for Fred was a client for mine. What we'd do is we'd start him off at 1,500 calories and his weight loss will increase, right? But then after a while, it'll start to plateau. Then we lower it a little more, maybe to 1,300 calories, and then it'll start to decrease again, and so on and so forth. The thing is, sometimes your body will plateau and your rate of weight loss will decrease. So you want to make sure that you have room to adjust your calories and also room to exercise and increase your calorie expenditure. For you guys who want to put on muscle and don't want to lose weight, you pretty much do the same thing in reverse. If Fred wanted to put on muscle and his TDEE was 2,000, would up his calories to 2,500. And again, not too high, not too fast, because if you put it on too fast, that's when you put on more fat. Now, how do you track calories? Well, that, my friends, is the easy part. Just download the app, MyFitnessPal. Once you download the app, it is super easy. You go to your profile, you type in all your profile information, and then from there, you just go to your daily diary. There are two ways to enter food into MyFitnessPal. You can either click on My Food, and you search for the food. Say, for example, we have porridge. So you just type in the search bar the brand of oats you're having, or just general oats, and you click the amount that you have. That's the thing about flexible dieting, guys. You have to weigh and measure everything. But it gets easier. So for example, we'll have 40 grams of oats. But then there's another easier way. Say, for example, you have protein and there's a barcode. What you do is you open up the barcode function on the app, you go to your product, you scan the barcode, the product will come up. You make sure the nutritional information from the product matches what's showing up on your screen, and then you put in the amount you have, and boom, there you go. Now I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, well, Ricky, what about when I exercise? What about if I do cardio? What about if I walk to work? All valid question. But if you remember, when we worked out Fred's TDEE, we said that he had a light, active lifestyle, right? Remember, that depends. You've got the options there to incorporate whether you work out every day, work out 5 times a week. To be honest, guys, I don't like to make it complicated, because what can happen is you can actually track your steps for the day. I know you've seen this fancy iWatch, so you can calculate your calories for the day. You can calculate your calories for your workout. It just makes it super confusing. What I'd need to do is I'd need to take my TDEE and then add in the extra calories at the end of the day of the steps that I've taken, then minus the calories that I eat for the day, and then I need to also add in on top of that the workouts that I've done for the day, and look at that, I have gone cross-eyed. Super confusing. So for me, I just take my TDEE, say for example 2,000 calories. If I know I need to hit that, whether I work out or do extra cardio or not, I will still lose weight, then that's good. And for every extra workout or every extra cardio session I have, that just adds on as a little extra bonus, then that's even better. So for me, I don't worry about the calories from my workouts. I just worry about the calories that I'm eating. Thank you so much for watching part 1 of IIFYM Flexible Dieting Basics 101. If you could do me a huge favor and subscribe to this channel, that would be amazing. And also comment down below if you are excited for part 2. These videos take a lot of effort and a lot of editing. So all the support is greatly appreciated. And remember, I do online coaching. So if you want to join all my other successful clients that have had amazing transformations, make sure you check out my website below. Thank you so much again for watching. I'll see you in the next video.